Alright everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark modded playthrough. We're going to be leaving the hangar today and going over to the cave that connects the three regions. We're going to be going through the cave right over here, going to Sundered Pass, and then probably coming from Sundered Pass through Zone of Contamination and then to the transfer pass here. And then we'll be leaving and going towards the modded areas. So, I already went through my inventory and slept and ate and did everything. Unfortunately, it's only just about dawn, so instead of wasting a match, we'll feel our way around in the dark here with the safe house customization. So here we are. We're leaving in the dark, in the cold. It is what it is. Let's run. Gonna have to make a fire over here. Alright, what temp is it? 6. There we go, warming up. I do have some food that I can warm up here. Use warm up these beans, or I put away the leche, but we got alphabet soup, so use that as well. We are somewhere like right here. Maybe more like right here. And we need to get to a cave right over here. So we made it part of the way. Let's see. Can I read?
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Nice. Alright. Oh, I still don't have a knife or can opener. We gotta get that. It's past time. Right. So I was looking up the mod list for the Long Dark today, and there's a lot of new mods that got released. I can't use them because I'm running an older version of the game, as I said in the first episode here. Some of the mods that I'm using, which is, let's see, Indoor Greenery and the Fire Pack mod, they haven't been updated yet to the latest version of the game. So by choosing to use those mods, I have cut myself off from using any of the new mods that come out. But some of the mods that came out were pretty cool looking. They've got new afflictions and stuff. You can catch a cold now in the game, and that will give you like certain debuffs and stuff. You gotta, watch your health, drink some teas, and stay healthy and all that. There were other like minor affliction mods, like you could get a blister or a cut on your hand and stuff, and they will progressively get worse if you don't treat them or take care of them. So those were pretty cool, but I think I'm going to stick with the ability to, garden indoors. And what else? Oh yeah, the Fire Pack mod. I gotta have that. haven't really got to make use of it yet. Last episode I learned kind of like how it works. But it's going to be so cool to just take some embers from a fire and then go, you know what, and I didn't do that. I just made a fire and I didn't do that. Oh well, that's alright. So we are close to the cave exit. I believe it's like right over here. But we're also close to, like I said, this helicopter where the sport boat could be. So we're going to grab that and then head into the cave and warm up. And we gotta hurry because our health is pretty low. And we're going into Sundered Pass today. And there it is. The sport boat.
Thank goodness.
And I'm not warming up in here, so I gotta hurry up. Weather changed kind of fast. Alright, here we are. Alright, I need the torch now. Decisions. Let's go. Let's keep going this way. We're looking for a large open room, and it's gonna have like a big ravine across it and a bridge. I think this may be it. This is the big room.
That'll come in.
Alright, got some kvass to drink. Yeah, this is it. There's the bridge. So we're going to be crossing that. That's the way to Sundered Pass. That's the way to Zone of Contamination. And I usually make a little campfire here to help mark the place. I need a tender? Ah, shoot. Alright, there we go. Use one piece of coal. Alright. Let's get some water boiling. So I do got some kvass, and I've got, let's see. I'm gonna warm up those beans, so let's see. Let's just pass time for now. Alright, oh! I want to drop off some of my heavy stuff here too. Because we'll be coming back here before we go to Zone of Contamination. Eating that. Drinking the kvass. Alright, now our inventory, we're pretty good. Let's go. Let's It's just about noon and we'll be heading into Sundered Pass soon. Okay, right here is where I get turned around at. There's this path, and it loops around and connects to the path from the other side, right here. So if I went the other way and came here, you know, you might go that way, and that ends up taking you back. So that's, I've gotten turned around there a couple of times before. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Alright, we got a rope climb, and then we're going to be going to the, where Maisie is, the wolf, the little ice cave. Alright, let's get up here. Oh no, we are tired. Gonna have to use the energy drink for the big rope climb. Oh, come on, Will, you could do it. You could do it. We're so close to the top. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, the tension. Come on, come on. Oh, I thought for a second we might fall down there. Whew. And here we are. We're at the frozen river, frozen waterfall. Up ahead is a wolf spawn. Let's keep an eye out for that wolf. Of course, it won't bother me since I have this flare. Alright, we need to cross to the other side here. There we go. I don't see the wolf. So, anyone else watching this, have you guys ever played Diablo 2? They've got a new expansion and a new character released. It's a 25-year-old game, and they've just come out with an expansion for it with a new character to play as. And also last night the new ladder dropped, so that's like kind of a competitive thing with like a leaderboard and all that, and you get to compete with your friends and see who collects more items or gets more experience or whatever. That's been pretty fun. I'm looking forward to playing some more of that tonight. Sometime after I'm done recording and editing this. It's just been a lot of fun. I stayed up like really late last night. Just, it was like old times. Playing online with a bunch of people, clearing the game, getting like all kinds of new loot items and stuff like that, upgrading the character. Ooh. Who's growling at me? Hey, you. Go away. Nice. They both ran away. I wish I had something like warm in the thermos. Might just have to deal with taking a little extra damage. Or make a fire. Or make a fire. You know, I cannot be stubborn. That's an option. I'm gonna make fire. 'Cause I am really cold. Really cold. Let's see. I don't think I need the accelerant.
Come on.
Oh no.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? There's just the right amount of anger and frustration in that voice line right there. Are you serious? I love it. I might not need this accelerant, he says, and then fails to start the fire. Classic. Alright, can I warm up in here? No, I can't. Alright. We're going indoors. Let's go. Whew! Alrighty. Well, warming up now. Let's see if we got anything good in here. Oh yeah, camera. Of course, how could I forget you? Need a can opener, and I need some better shoes, some better clothes overall. I need some papers to make tinder with.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Oh, a headache from the energy drink. Alright, soda, can of ham. This is before Hinterland added their own can of ham, I believe. Fire striker, there we go. Cedar. Let's take the charcoal. We're gonna map up here. A wine bottle, here we go. For that big celebration. Do you think this is worthy of a big celebration? Getting up here to the weather station? Why not, right? Let's do it.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's some paper. Alright. No paper there. Cardboard box. Fisherman sweater. Nice. Hold up. Is that... Yes. Alright. That's worthy of a big celebration for sure. Alright, we'll harvest that up later or something. Alright, so... Let's go see if we're warm enough to loot around outside. Now that we have this fisherman sweater. Oh! Even outdoors we're warm now. Yes. Alright. That made a big difference. Let's see. 2.5 wind. Okay, so that's actually... We should put this on the outside. Okay. So that's going to protect us more from the wind. Well, actually, no, because the jacket's doing all the wind coverage, right? So I don't think it really matters what layer the shirts are on, I guess. I don't know. Only if you don't have a jacket. Alright. Let's get the safe. There we go. Oh, yes! Alright. Alright. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to put on that on the outside. This on the inside. There we go. That's two of the best quality items right there. Very good. Glad we came here. Got some good clothing. Alright. A bloody note. Okay. Oh yeah, there's usually like a rifle here, right? That's what that note's referring to. Alright, let's go check out this spot. Oh, is that the rifle? There we go. He loaded up in the truck. Alright. Still no knife or can opener yet. Darn it. Let's see. Let's drop those. Okay. And we are underweight still to make the climb once we rest, of course. Which is great, because, you know, we're bringing home a rifle and, like, a bunch of other stuff. Got 2 thermoses now. That's 1,000 calories. I guess you wouldn't drink the whole bottle, right, in one go. At least you're not supposed to. Okay, so I have just finished setting up a little celebration here for, we found the fisherman's sweater here, we found the Cowichan sweater, and we found this rifle here. So I'm going to celebrate with a little feast here. I'm going to eat some canned ham, some banana chips and chocolate, and we'll finish it off with a little bit of our bottle of wine we found. Might get the new alcohol mechanics here. Let's see. Alright. Let's drink like a quarter of the bottle there. I think that was like a quarter of the bottle. Alright. It'll take a little bit of time for the effects to kick in. Let's go ahead and put these back on. Whoops. Wear that. Wear that. Alright, so I can tear these up now. Alright, how are we feeling yet? 10 minutes later, we're feeling alright still?
I'm so tired.
20 minutes later. Maybe I should drink a little more of the wine. Okay. How much of the wine we have now? Alright, I've drank half a bottle of wine. I should be feeling something soon. Let's see here. 10 minutes to harvest that. Oh, you know what? I gotta go outside and cook up some water.
Sunset. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I left my pots and pans in the cave. Alright, well, got a can here. Alright. I'm a little disappointed with this bottle of wine. Drank half the bottle of wine and I'm not even tipsy a little bit yet. Maybe Will has a high constitution, right? Will can really handle his liquor. I mean, we see in the first episode of Wintermute, he's drinking a bottle of whiskey, so... You know, this little bottle of wine, not a big deal here. It's nothing. Alright, let's see. Is this almost out? Yeah, that's almost out. I'll pick that back up. Let's go to bed. Eight hours. Alright, all slept and well rested. I already ate breakfast this morning, just some chips and or a box of crackers and some grape soda. And now we're going to be going back down to our cave and then taking the exit to zone of contamination. So I will see you there shortly. I want to get this for those wolves up ahead. I'm going to have to do something about this, about my health, because I'm not recovering very much health when I sleep. So I need to find some herbal teas and some birch bark teas, and I need to find a place with a really good bed to sleep. I know Trapper's Cabin is like the best bed to sleep in terms of regarding health, but let's see, that is in Mystery Lake, and we're pretty far from that right now. Okay, one of them's going towards some, one of them's howling. Alright, they're both on me. Let's see, can I go up there? Is that where it is? I don't know why that one's stuck though. Alright, let's go. We gotta go.
Never felt so cold in my life.
There it is. There's the cave. Alright, let's get warm. Woo! Hey, there's the wolf. The wolf has spawned in here now. Yes, that. Ran off and started howling. Alright. What happened to the sound of the flare just then? That was odd, right? Alright, jump, jump. I guess I could have came up over here and got on it. Alrighty. Jump down, jump down. Alright, here we are. Rope climb area. Alright, here we are, we're back. And I want to pick up this stuff again. And then drop some stuff here. Maybe one of those. Leaving some stuff here for, you know, any next time that I come back here. It's nothing too important that I'm like sad to part with or whatever. Knowing that the goal is I'm eventually going to be going to the new modded regions, which are on the other side of the map, might not ever come back to these regions. So I'm trying not to leave anything that I wouldn't want to eventually have to come back for, right? Now, I am over encumbered right now. That's because I really want to take these 2 jerry cans with me. And gonna leave them in Vacant Depot. Because that way, you know, if I do come out back to this area, these regions or whatever, I'm definitely gonna hit up Vacant Depot, you know, as like a little base. It's kind of like the hub for the DLC regions, right? But I may not necessarily make it back to this cave. Zone of contamination. Let's hope it's not blizzarding or anything.
Too heavy.
Oh, good. Clear day. And it's 29 degrees out. I'm not too familiar with the back end of Zone of Contamination here, but I'm pretty sure if I head in this general direction, I'll reach the railroad. And then I'll be able to find the path out. Over here, I think that leads to like the mine and stuff. So we're looking to get out this way. So I know some of you guys play on consoles. In that case, you know, sadly, there's no mods available for you. So I guess, you know, you could watch this playthrough and enjoy the mods with me, you know, that I have. But if you are playing on Steam, on PC, then I encourage you to you have to download something called Melon Loader. And just Google it, you know, find out how to install that. It's pretty simple. I actually forgot how to do it because it wasn't a big deal. It was pretty easy. And then go to tldmods.com. And when you're downloading the mods, pay attention. There's some prerequisites or dependencies, they call them. You have to get certain mods in order to make like the other mods work. So just make sure, you know, you have the updated version of the game, you have the correct version of Melon Loader, which I believe is probably just, you know, the most latest version. And then you can download the mods. You can download any mods you want. There's a whole lot more mods than what I have showcased on this playthrough here. But I just wanted kind of a vanilla plus playthrough, if that makes sense. You know, I didn't want anything too crazy. there's a mod on there called Sonic mode where it's what it is. Like, he turns into Sonic, right? Like, Will just runs super fast throughout everything, you know, and that's fine, I guess. But, you know, I have the dev console. If I really wanted to, you know, go fast somewhere, I could go like that, right? Which, hey, this is the modded playthrough. Why not cheat a little bit, right? Just a little jump forward. But, yeah, if I wanted to, I could have downloaded the Sonic mod, you know, and we could be running really fast through everything. But, you know, I don't see the point of that, so... But hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm sure that's probably fun. So, you know, knock yourself out. I hope I'm going the right way. Where am I? This is zone of contamination? Yeah? Where am I? Where's all the poison wolves, man? Let's drink a little bit. Let's finish off this bottle of wine. Yeah, there we go. Little rabbit. Okay, there's the train tracks. I'm gonna keep scaring this rabbit down the track here, in case there's any wolves over there. He'll get the bunny instead of me. Can't feel his feet. I believe we're close to the exit, so we will shortly be at Vacant Depot. Wow. No poison wolves here. That's great. Alright, there's the exit to Transfer Pass. And we're freezing again. It is noon, but it is too cold outside, 18 degrees. Let me try getting in there. Maybe that'll warm us up. Alright, that did not warm us up.
I can drink almost anything about now.
No bear bud roll in here either. Darn it. Alright, let's get in Vacant Depot. A little bit of coal. Alright, a little disappointing about the alcohol mod. It didn't seem to be working. I don't know if I had to drink the bottle all in one go or what. But here we go. We're warming up in here. So I'll go ahead and leave off here. Let's save. Alright, game is saved. And we'll pick back up in here next week's episode. So, we are now in... Let's see. Yeah, we're now in Transfer Pass. Next episode, we'll be leaving, going to Lower Great Bear, and trying to heal up our condition because we've taken way too much damage. Alright. Join me next week and see if we survive. Alright. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.